outpatient mental health services?
No.
I'm sorry about that.
It's all right.
Let me
No, I'm okay.
Have you ever been? You seem to know what a 5150 is. Have you been
I know
on
exactly.
5150 before?
No, I just that the officer was trying to say that was 50. That I was having a panic attack, and because of what was happening in the police
Which you're gonna
department.
explain to me in a minute.
Yeah, and so the officer came and was trying to ask the suicide questions at 5150. My friend actually was feeling suicidal, and so I tried to get him 5150, and yeah, and then he
Okay.
he was turned down on it.
Where do you live? I bet you your chart doesn't Anderson, Illinois, but you clearly don't live in Illinois.
Yeah, I got an RV. I travel around. I have a girlfriend. I stay at her place.
Okay, so why don't you tell me what happened tonight?
I've been at the Church of Scientology. I've been a protester there for the last 7 months.
Okay, wait, you're gonna give me a chance to write it down. Which one's church? Where is it at?
Am I in Kaiser?
No, you're at Advanced Health Glendale.
Okay, I don't know where that's at. It's across the street. It's right across. I'm not familiar with all the little towns and stuff.
How long have you been in LA?
Since January.
Okay, wait.
Hi, my name's Alex. I'm going to be one of the nurses taking care of you today.
Okay.
There's a visitor outside. Did you want them to come in?
Yes.
Yes?
I
Yes.
want them to come when I
Yes.
finish or
Laura, right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
because
so
just because you're a psych nurse, and you're talking about 5150, I would love for her to be here for that. That makes me uncomfortable.
Okay, where's
Just because
the
there's nothing.
Okay, well that's what I need to
Yeah,
determine. So
yeah.
I'm not going to put you on a hold if you don't need to be. So
Yeah.
don't worry about
No,
it. You know,
I am worried about it because I don't want to be in here for three. You know,
Okay.
right?
like I said, you seem to know a lot about it.
Yeah.
So
I know a lot about it because it's a tactic used sometimes to stop protesters. I've seen it used
okay,
before.
well, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah,
So
I
where was this church?
I know you're just doing your job.
Yeah,
okay,
thank you.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be defiant or anything.
Where is this Church of Scientology?
It's right across the street, Kaiser.
Which
Kaiser
Kaiser?
Hospital on Sunset and
Oh, okay.
L. Ron Hubbard Way.
Okay, across from Kaiser Permanente
Yeah.
Sunset.
So
Okay.
I go and
So,
stay there.
You've been protesting.
I've been protesting
Can I
for.
ask you why?
Well,
Have you been protesting for the whole time you've been in LA?
yeah, pretty much. I'm a professional protester. My girlfriend, well, I came for some reason. I didn't like the church, but as I learned, there's a lot of abuses that happen in the church.
Okay.
My girlfriend has suffered a lot of those abuses.
So your girlfriend was part of the church?
Yes, ma'am. She grew up in it,
All
and so.
Hey, everybody's entitled to their. No, I don't.
Yep.
you
No,
know.
and she it was very. She was digging trenches at 12 years old in Hemet, so, and didn't see her parents only for 1 hour
Okay,
a
right,
week.
I know it's.
Okay,
weird,
so
you know.
so today we go and we hang out there in case someone wants to leave, because people are told that they make you feel like you can't leave, and so we go and hang out there in case someone in Scientology they call it blows if somebody leaves. So I was there live streaming, had about 1,000 people on my live stream watching, and
How many people were actually physically there?
there was numerous streamers there. I was with one guy, Solomon, and then Kelly was on the other street.
Was it like 100 people?
There was 4 of us, 4 streamers, not all in the same location.
Right.
We walk around the building. We just film.
Okay.
2 girls ran down the street
From the church.
from the church. Caught it on the live stream. The girls running. Didn't know any. It wasn't on my live stream. It was on Kelly's live stream. So they ran by. The officer or the father, Kelly was like 30 seconds later. Heard Kelly's one of the other streamer, and father said, "I'm missing my children."
The father from the church.
Yes, he's from the church.
Okay.
So we went 2 blocks down. The girls ran to an apartment and frantically knocked on the door and said that they feared for their life. Okay, so we went and we went with cameras and we're filming it. One cop went into the to the building. I called 911 to try to get a woman officer, a female officer, and possibly CPS.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah. The neighbors said that the girls were frantic. The girl was frantic. The one girl went back to the father, or the alleged father. He was grabbing her arm, like he was like being kind of forceful with her arm, which was strange. So the officers there, us at the Church of Scientology protesting, they show up. So it's these officers that have this year for protesting.
You have the right to peaceful protest.
No, I know, and I've won every case. We just won a big restraining order case. We just won a big over $100,000 lawsuit from another restraining order case. So we've won everything. Everything's been dismissed. I know I have a right, but I keep getting arrested for it. And those officers that were involved with these girls, and they took that girl, put her in the police thing. The neighbors were trying to stop them. 4 guards from the church came and tried to grab her, that apartment, and the neighbors luckily stopped them. So those officers who are always at the events, Scientology events, they came, they grabbed her, and then took off with her. So we followed her. There's about 10 streamers there at East Division right now. I asked to talk to a supervisor. The supervisor came out and said that the girl is having a medical emergency. Okay, that to me was strange because there was 2 girls there.
What's the other one?
The other one's in the custody. The other one's in the back of the police department right now. So I asked for a supervisor because I asked, are you mandatory reporters? Can you have a CPS and or an ambulance come and check on her? Because twice I've seen our protesters get arrested. One had an eye scratch and another had his hip hurt, and he immediately went to the hospital. They took her to the police department and then told her that she had a medical, and then they told me, I had it all on live stream, I had it, my camera's still there live right now. They told her they told me that she was having a medical emergency. So I said, why is she at the police department and not at the hospital? Can you explain a situation where you don't need an ambulance or the hospital if it's a medical emergency? And he said, well, a 5150. Even with a 5150, it got to go to the hospital.
Right.
So I'm concerned about that little girl's well-being. And the firefighter said, well, the police are taking care of it. They haven't taken care of it.
Why did they call the firefighters for you?
I don't know. I called 911 because I tried that thing and they weren't panicking. And I literally went into a panic attack. And then, yeah, my heart was just like boop, 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 boop. I'm literally watching this girl get I'm concerned about that girl's safety and well-being, and why there wouldn't be an ambulance dispatched for that little girl. And they're supposed to be mandatory reporters. And not only that, the other girl, when I asked if the other lady was her mom, she said no. She shook her head and said no. And it was like, well, where's her?
Children, right? They were under.
Yeah, there was 2 children. They were probably about 11. And so I have all that on video. We have them running. We have the girl going into the thing, and the doctor, when I first came in here, he asked the firefighters if they checked on the thing, on the little girl, and they said that no, the police are taking care of it.
Can I watch your live stream?
Yeah.
What